Welcome. Today, we'll walk through a practical, step-by-step plan to run a pilot of IT service management software in just 14 days. Whether you're an IT manager or a project lead, this guide will help you maximize your trial period and set the stage for a successful rollout. We'll cover everything from initial planning to evaluating results, ensuring you make the most of your time and resources. Let's get started by understanding what an ITSM pilot is and why it's crucial for your organization. An ITSM pilot is a short-term, controlled deployment of IT service management software within a limited scope of your organization. The goal is to test the software's capabilities, gather feedback, and identify potential challenges before a full-scale implementation. Pilots help reduce risks, ensure better alignment with business needs, and provide valuable insights for decision-making. By running a pilot, you can validate features, workflows, and integrations in a real-world environment, making it easier to justify investment and plan for a smooth transition. On the first day, focus on defining clear objectives for your ITSM pilot. Gather key stakeholders and discuss what you hope to achieve. Are you looking to improve ticket resolution times, enhance user satisfaction, or streamline workflows? Setting measurable goals will help you evaluate the pilot's success later. Document these objectives and ensure everyone involved understands the desired outcomes. This foundational step sets the tone for the entire pilot and keeps your team aligned throughout the process. Next, assemble a dedicated pilot team. Choose members from IT, support, and end-user groups to ensure diverse perspectives. Assign roles such as project lead, technical admin, and user representatives. Make sure everyone understands their responsibilities and the pilot's timeline. A well-rounded team will help you identify issues quickly and gather comprehensive feedback. Communication is key. Set up regular check-ins to keep everyone informed and engaged throughout the pilot. On day 3, define the scope of your pilot. Decide which ITSM modules or processes to test, such as incident management, change management, or asset tracking. Limit the scope to a manageable size, focusing on high-impact areas. Identify the departments, users, and workflows that will participate. A focused scope allows for deeper testing and more actionable feedback, making it easier to measure success and identify improvements. Now it's time to prepare your testing environment. Set up a dedicated instance of the ITSM software separate from your production systems. Configure user accounts, permissions, and sample data as needed. Ensure all integrations, such as email or directory services, are ready for testing. This controlled environment allows you to experiment without impacting daily operations. Double-check security settings and backup plans to safeguard your data during the pilot. With your environment ready, customize the ITSM workflows to match your organization's needs. Tailor forms, approval processes, and notification rules to reflect real-life scenarios. Involve end users in this step to ensure the workflows are intuitive and practical. Document any changes you make for future reference. Customizing early helps you test the software's flexibility and ensures the pilot reflects your actual business processes. Training is essential for a successful pilot. Organize a training session for your pilot team, covering the core features and workflows of the ITSM software. Use hands-on exercises and real-world scenarios to build confidence. Provide quick reference guides or video tutorials for ongoing support. Encourage team members to ask questions and share tips. Well-trained users are more likely to engage with the pilot and provide meaningful feedback. It's launch day. Open the ITSM pilot to your selected users and processes. Communicate the pilot's objectives, timeline, and support channels clearly. Encourage users to start logging tickets, requesting changes, or performing other tasks as defined in your scope. Monitor activity closely and be ready to assist with any issues. A smooth launch sets a positive tone and helps build momentum for the rest of the pilot. After launch, focus on monitoring the pilot's performance. Track key metrics such as ticket volume, resolution times, and user satisfaction. Use built-in dashboards or reports to visualize progress. Regularly check for bottlenecks or recurring issues. Early monitoring helps you identify areas for improvement and ensures the pilot stays on track. Share updates with your team to keep everyone informed and engaged. User feedback is invaluable during a pilot. Reach out to participants through surveys, interviews, or informal check-ins. Ask about their experience with the software, ease of use, and any challenges faced. Encourage honest feedback and suggestions for improvement. Document all responses and look for common themes. This input will help you fine-tune the system and demonstrate user engagement to stakeholders. By now, you'll likely have identified some issues or areas for improvement. Prioritize these based on impact and frequency. Work with your pilot team to resolve technical glitches, clarify workflows, or update documentation. Communicate fixes to users and encourage them to continue testing. Addressing issues promptly shows your commitment to a successful pilot and builds trust with participants. ITSM software often needs to integrate with other tools like email, directory services, or monitoring systems. On day 11, test these integrations thoroughly. Simulate real-world scenarios to ensure data flows smoothly between systems. Document any issues and work with vendors or internal teams to resolve them. Successful integrations are key to realizing the full value of your ITSM solution. Security is a top priority for any IT system. Review the ITSM software's security settings, user permissions, and access controls. Test for vulnerabilities and ensure compliance with your organization's policies. Involve your security team to perform a quick audit if possible. Address any gaps immediately to protect sensitive data and maintain user trust. With the pilot nearing completion, evaluate the results against your original objectives. Review key metrics, user feedback, and incident logs. Identify successes, challenges, and areas for improvement. Prepare a summary report to share with stakeholders. This evaluation will inform your decision on whether to proceed with a full rollout or make further adjustments. On the final day, present your findings and recommendations to decision makers. Highlight the pilot's achievements, lessons learned, and any changes needed before a full deployment. Use data and user stories to support your case. Be transparent about challenges and propose solutions. This presentation is your opportunity to secure buy-in and set the stage for a successful ITSM rollout. Let's recap the 14-day pilot timeline. Each day has a specific focus, from planning and team assembly to training, launching, monitoring, and evaluating. Sticking to this schedule ensures you cover all critical aspects without getting overwhelmed. A clear timeline helps manage expectations and keeps the project moving forward efficiently. Several factors contribute to a successful ITSM pilot. Clear objectives, strong leadership, user engagement, and effective communication are essential. Flexibility and a willingness to adapt based on feedback also play a big role. By focusing on these success factors, you'll maximize the value of your pilot and set the stage for a smooth, full-scale implementation. Be aware of common pitfalls that can derail an ITSM pilot. These include unclear goals, lack of user involvement, insufficient training, and ignoring feedback. Rushing through steps or skipping documentation can also cause problems later. By anticipating these challenges, you can take proactive steps to avoid them and keep your pilot on track. Engaging stakeholders throughout the pilot is crucial. Keep decision makers, end users, and IT staff informed of progress and challenges. Regular updates and open communication foster trust and buy-in. Involve stakeholders in key decisions and encourage their feedback. This collaborative approach increases the likelihood of a successful pilot and smooth adoption. A solid communication plan ensures everyone stays informed and engaged. Define how and when updates will be shared, such as daily emails, weekly meetings, or dashboards. Designate a point of contact for questions and support. Clear communication reduces confusion and helps resolve issues quickly, making your pilot more effective. Documentation is vital for capturing lessons learned and supporting future rollouts. Keep detailed records of objectives, configurations, issues, and feedback. Use templates or checklists to standardize documentation. Well-organized records make it easier to replicate success and avoid repeating mistakes in future projects. Introducing new ITSM software often requires change management. Prepare users for new processes and address concerns proactively. Offer training, support, and clear communication about the benefits of the new system. Effective change management reduces resistance and increases adoption rates, ensuring your pilot's success. Define clear metrics to measure the pilot's success. Common metrics include ticket resolution time, user satisfaction scores, and system uptime. Collect data throughout the pilot and compare results to your initial objectives. Quantitative measures provide a solid foundation for evaluating the pilot and making informed decisions. User stories provide valuable context for your pilot results. Ask participants to describe their experiences, challenges, and successes in their own words. These stories can highlight the software's impact and help build a compelling case for full deployment. Include user stories in your final report to give stakeholders a well-rounded view. Feedback from your pilot should drive improvements. Be open to making changes to workflows, configurations, or training materials based on user input. Involve your team in reviewing suggestions and prioritizing updates. Continuous improvement ensures your ITSM solution meets real-world needs and increases user satisfaction. If your pilot is successful, plan for scaling up. Develop a roadmap for full deployment, including timelines, resource needs, and training plans. Address any issues uncovered during the pilot before expanding. A phased rollout can help manage risks and ensure a smooth transition for all users. Work closely with your ITSM software vendor during the pilot. Leverage their expertise for setup, troubleshooting, and best practices. Vendors can provide valuable resources, such as training materials or technical support, to help your pilot succeed. Open communication with your vendor ensures you get the most out of your trial period. Set realistic expectations for your pilot. Communicate that not all features or integrations may be fully tested in 14 days. Focus on high-priority areas and be transparent about limitations. Managing expectations helps prevent disappointment and keeps stakeholders supportive throughout the process. After the pilot, hold a retrospective meeting with your team. Discuss what went well, what could be improved, and lessons learned. Encourage open and honest feedback. Document key takeaways and use them to refine your approach for future projects. A retrospective ensures continuous learning and improvement. Even a short pilot has budget implications. Track costs for software licenses, training, and resource time. Compare actual spending to your initial estimates. Use this data to plan for a full rollout and justify further investment. Transparent budgeting helps build trust with stakeholders and ensures financial accountability. Identify and manage risks throughout your pilot. Common risks include technical issues, user resistance, and data security concerns. Develop mitigation plans for each risk and monitor them closely. Proactive risk management helps you respond quickly to challenges and keeps your pilot on track. A checklist helps ensure you don't miss any critical steps during your pilot. List key activities, such as defining objectives, assembling the team, configuring the environment, training users, and collecting feedback. Use the checklist to track progress and keep everyone accountable. A well-maintained checklist is a simple but powerful project management tool. Establish clear support channels for pilot participants. Set up a dedicated email, chat group, or help desk for questions and troubleshooting. Quick and effective support encourages user participation and helps resolve issues before they escalate. Make sure support information is easily accessible to all users. Create a feedback loop to continuously gather and act on user input. Schedule regular check-ins, surveys, or feedback sessions. Share updates on changes made based on feedback to show users their input is valued. A strong feedback loop drives engagement and helps you refine the ITSM solution. Highlight success stories from your pilot to build momentum for a full rollout. Share examples of improved workflows, faster ticket resolution, or positive user experiences. Success stories help demonstrate the value of the ITSM software and encourage wider adoption across the organization. View your pilot as the first step in a journey of continuous improvement. Use lessons learned to refine processes, update training, and enhance system configurations. Encourage a culture of feedback and adaptability. Continuous improvement ensures your ITSM solution remains effective and relevant as your organization evolves. Don't forget to celebrate the completion of your pilot. Acknowledge the hard work of your team and participants. Share results and thank everyone for their contributions. Celebrating milestones boosts morale and motivates the team for future projects. After a successful pilot, start planning for a full rollout. Review lessons learned, update your project plan, and allocate resources. Communicate the rollout plan to all stakeholders and set clear milestones. Careful planning ensures a smooth transition and maximizes the benefits of your ITSM investment. Expand training efforts as you move toward full deployment. Develop comprehensive training materials, host workshops, and offer ongoing support. Tailor training to different user groups to address their specific needs. Effective training accelerates adoption and helps users get the most out of the ITSM software. Plan for ongoing support after the full rollout. Establish help desk processes, knowledge bases, and escalation paths. Regularly review support metrics to identify trends and areas for improvement. Strong support structures ensure user satisfaction and long-term success of your ITSM solution. Track the long-term impact of your ITSM deployment. Monitor key metrics over time, such as ticket volumes, resolution times, and user satisfaction. Use this data to demonstrate ROI and identify opportunities for further improvement. Long-term measurement ensures your ITSM investment continues to deliver value. As your organization evolves, your ITSM processes may need to adapt. Stay flexible and regularly review your workflows, configurations, and training materials. Encourage feedback from users and be ready to implement changes as needed. Adaptability ensures your ITSM solution remains effective in a changing environment. A successful ITSM deployment is about more than just software. It's about building a culture of service. Encourage collaboration, accountability, and continuous improvement across your IT and business teams. Recognize and reward positive behaviors. A strong service culture drives long-term success and user satisfaction. Congratulations! You now have a practical, step-by-step plan for running an ITSM software pilot in just 14 days. By following this guide, you'll maximize your pilot's impact and set the stage for a successful, full-scale deployment. Remember to stay flexible, communicate openly, and focus on continuous improvement. Good luck with your ITSM journey.